It's truly alarming. The Trump administration's handling of food safety has not just stayed problematic. It's gotten significantly worse over time. Nearly 20 years ago, during President George W. Bush's second term, historian Rick Perlstein coined a striking phrase, E. coli Conservatism. This term captured a wave of food safety scandals linked to weakened government regulations, highlighting the dangers of rolling back public protections. The essence of Perlstein's message was clear. When government steps back from enforcing robust regulations, the public's health risks increase dramatically. While the original video segment from The Rachel Maddow Show isn't available anymore, it was a powerful exploration of this issue back in 2011, which I had the chance to write about before joining their team. Fast forward to today, and a new Republican administration has introduced food safety policies that seem even more reckless than before. It appears that the concept of E. coli Conservatism has evolved into something far more concerning. According to a recent NBC News report, a critical federal-state collaborative effort to monitor foodborne illnesses, known as the Foodborne Diseases Active Surveillance Network, or FoodNet, quietly cut back its monitoring in early July. The program, which once kept tabs on several dangerous pathogens, is now tracking just two, salmonella and Shiga toxin-producing E. coli (STEC). This scale-back means that the program no longer monitors 6 other harmful pathogens, some of which can cause severe or even life-threatening diseases, in the 10 states that participate in FoodNet. Though individual states still have the option to continue these surveillance efforts independently, the loss of federal funding drastically limits their ability to maintain such programs. As experts in the field have voiced serious concerns, Dr. J. Glenn Morris, director of the Emerging Pathogens Institute at the University of Florida, a former Agriculture Department official, and one of the creators of FoodNet, told NBC News that the CDC is essentially withdrawing from one of its most effective disease monitoring systems. Barbara Kowalczyk, who leads the Institute for Food Safety and Nutrition Security at George Washington University, emphasized an equally damning point. Decades of hard work by countless professionals to improve food safety are being undone. This isn't a subtle shift, it's a significant unraveling of progress. What makes this situation even more frustrating is how eerily familiar the pattern has become. Earlier this year, Reuters reported that the Food and Drug Administration, FDA, suspended its quality testing program for dairy products due to cuts in the Food Safety and Nutrition Division's workforce. Just a week prior, they also announced the suspension of food testing laboratory quality controls as a result of staff reductions at the Department of Health and Human Services, HHS. These reductions followed widespread layoffs across federal health agencies under the Trump administration, including scientists critical for testing food and drugs for contaminants or deadly bacteria, as detailed by the New York Times. The Times further revealed that the FDA postponed implementing a rule meant to enable food companies and grocers to swiftly identify and recall contaminated food, delaying vital safety protections by nearly 3 years. Additionally, government credit card freezes hindered FDA staff from purchasing necessary supplies to conduct routine testing, impacting their ability to detect dangerous bacteria promptly. Adding insult to injury, 2 federal advisory committees that provided expert guidance on food safety, the National Advisory Committee on Microbiological Criteria for Foods and the National Advisory Committee on Meat and Poultry Inspection, were disbanded. Beyond that, the administration has slowed or stopped various tests on grocery items to detect hazardous bacteria and ceased monitoring of shellfish and food packaging for PFAS chemicals, which have been linked to serious health hazards like cancer and reproductive issues. And here's a move that raises eyebrows. Donald Trump Jr.'s longtime hunting partner was appointed to oversee the FDA's Human Foods Program, which manages all nutrition and food safety activities. A decision that many see as troubling given the lack of relevant expertise. While this controversial approach to food safety might seem like an issue only for those who consume food, its consequences could ripple further. affecting public health on a broader scale. This update builds on earlier reports that highlighted many of these disturbing trends. So here's the burning question. Should we accept these cutbacks as inevitable budget constraints, or is this a dangerous rollback of fundamental protections that puts Americans' health at risk? Could there be political motives behind these decisions that overlook public safety? And what do you think should be done to restore confidence in food safety oversight? Share your thoughts. Do you agree that these changes are putting us all at risk, or do you see things differently? The conversation is far from over.